please. Ready to go.
Welcome back. We are playing Alas for the Awful Sea. This
Alas
is
for the Awful Sea.
Alas for the Awful Sea, which is such a great name. I can't. It is. Yeah. Anyway, big thank you to.
What was in that ellipsis? I can't ... Well, anyway, I can't go to the toilet normally.
I was going to say it's going to be really nice to say I can't thank Haley and Veronica enough for introducing this game to us. And
that's much better than what I was imagining.
So you're trying to. She really DM'd well when she DM'd.
She did.
So,
yeah. If you'd like to
So
go
what I'm
back and
saying
have a
is-
look at that.
You're on hour 2. Pick up the game.
All right.
Now that we know who the heck we are, it would be great to do our bonds.
It's a slow burn. My bond. Yes, yeah. So your bonds. So you have relationships with other people in the crew, and
Okay, excellent.
and having these bonds sort of affects your relationship with them. So
I'm going to do one straight away.
You got one straight?
Henry, which is Nathan's character, once stood up to me and refused to obey a direct order, and I didn't do anything about it at all. And that was the last time he was compelled to consider doing it, but that's fine because he's normally, got the situation in control.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool with that.
And here's my one. I taught the cap everything I know about the sea.
Which is also, funnily enough, everything I know about the sea. Which is cool. I like that.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, Johnny, do you have one?
I've got one. Blank does not believe in your discipline, and you think they are a fool.
Ooh.
So
That's pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
do I just have to pick between these two?
Yeah.
Or does you have to do one for everyone? Is that right?
No, I mean I don't think it's sort of that hard and fast, but if you can generate 2 or 3.
So I've got one for Charles. I've
Yep.
got my eye on Charles for a first mate, whether or not they agree, because I figure he seems sort of educated and respectable, and that's,
Yeah, right.
that's what I'm really
And
mainly looking
I've got,
for.
I've
as
got
well.
one for you.
Yeah.
I've convinced the captain that I can communicate with birds.
Excellent.
Coming out of
I
nowhere.
nearly did a spit take then.
See, I pretty much believe you know everything about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I keep
love that it's-
assuming you do
I can talk
astronomy.
to the birds.
That's great. I love
Oh, so good.
And it's so perfect.
I know. Okay, that's excellent.
All right, and
Brilliant. Did you
Go,
want
go,
to
go.
add another one?
Henry frightens you. You don't like the way they look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
I got
Pretty
this.
much everybody though.
Every time I ask you a question, I think your name is like a form of martial arts. What is it? Charles.
McCarr.
It's kind of like, what discipline do you have? Charles McCarr.
That's fantastic. No, it's Arled
Gildas.
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 Yeah, good. Excellent. You going totally cool with that? Good. Excellent. That's
And for you, Charles, you know that Charles hears the sounds at night too.
Oh, that's freaky. Is that one? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Because you're out looking at the stars, so I know
Yeah,
that you know what's happening as well.
I tend to nap during the day and do my observations at night.
Quick
This
question.
is a useful habit for an
With your,
astronomer.
with your observations, when you look up at the sky and you're looking at a star, right, and the boat's slowly tilting,
Yeah.
Oh no, I've got instruments to
Compensate.
compensate for that.
Oh,
like a
shit.
little platform that sits in like water, so
No,
you...
sextant is for measuring angle between stars. That's
Oh.
right. Yeah, and between the horizon and the star, and it's quite an art, isn't it, to hold the sextant?
Yeah, so you got to sort of hold
It's a
it,
very
hold it steady and sort of
intricate kind of thing.
adjust for the sway of the boat with your body.
Yeah.
That's, you know what they call that discipline? Charles McCarr.
The Charles McCarr technique.
With the sextant, you can accurately place your latitude.
Yeah.
Longitude is much
Is
more
a
difficult,
different,
though.
yeah,
That's right.
difficult task.
But you can
And
with enough measurements.
That's right. Fantastic.
yes, because you're on the stars.
Can I wake up
Yep.
really early
You wake
in the
up
morning?
at the rear. Okay.
So I'm on an early shift on the deck. I want to make sure deck's
Is the
ship
mood-
shape.
is the mood
So when
similar?
when old Cappy comes up, he can only yell a few things.
Yep.
We don't have to polish everything again. So I like to hide most of the junk before he gets up. So
Okay.
He's a late
So
riser,
you're-
isn't he?
yeah,
He's
10
hungover
10 a.m.
every morning.
Yeah, but when he
Does
eventually
someone help
gets
me
up-
back to bed?
Yeah, well, I know you could probably wake up in the same place.
We have
Unless you're uncomfortable with that, do you want to move him back to his quarters?
He's in
your quarters.
He's in your quarters.
Are we in Aled's quarters?
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
Arled's quarters, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you'd probably move me into my quarters.
You would
Yeah, I might
help him
take
back
you.
in, yeah.
You probably call the boys.
Yeah.
Take my boots off lovingly.
So you get up early. You're sort of a 5:30 a.m. kind of rise. And
I think it's more for I think it's more for I get up as the sun before the sun's up, so I can kind of check over everything.
yeah,
And I really have a sense that I'm superstitious, so I want to watch the sunrise and I want to watch the sunset.
yeah.
The two things, so you can see what colour's the horizon.
Alright.
Is the sky angry or is it not?
Getting up, in the pre-dawn is really eerie.
Yeah.
It's and you step out onto a silent deck that's wreathed in fog, and the fog seems even thicker than it was the day before, and it just feels like a taut string on a piano that's just about to snap.
Does it feel thick? Like super thick?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
feels like
It's like a proper pea soup.
you have to wade through it as much as anything. You move your way around the deck and you get to the bow and find the cabin boy dead.
I'm gonna rush to the bell
Right?
and I'm just gonna wait for a second while I get ready and I get my bell arm ready.
Yep.
Ready? Twice. That was a little far away. Do it again.
Yep. The alarm. Immediately, the other people who are on the sort of the night watch wake up, and other people start swarming out of the decks below.
What was the cabin boy's name?
The cabin boy's name was Philip.
No, I,
Philip Glass.
doctor! I need a doctor!
The composer.
That's cool.
Doctor? Yeah.
A lot of silence.
That's cool.
I didn't realise this is a composer's name.
Famous,
Very famous.
Right, right.
Yeah.
There's some music nerds in the room are all like,
Yeah.
Philip Glass.
So I was about to say, yeah. And you know what happened? The audience was like dead silent.
Everyone was like, never heard of him.
No, so I yell out, "Sir, doctor! I need a doctor!"
All right.
I'm asleep.
The surgeon, you're asleep. The surgeon who fixed you up yesterday comes out.
And I grab him by the shoulder, and just throw him down on the boy and go, so he stumbles towards the boy. I'm like, "Is he dead, doc?"
He puts his fingers and you notice that his
I'm
hand is...
lighting up the torches as I do
Okay.
this. Kind of gets a bit more light and
Yep.
pulling it down in his face. You can feel the sweat. You can see the sweat
The
glistening
sweat.
off him.
Absolutely, yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. And you notice his hand is shaking as he puts it to the boy's throat. And it's then that you notice the boy's face.
As the light comes down.
As the light comes down, as you bring it closer, he has a calm expression, almost like a smile. There's just like he's having a pleasant dream.
I get like this. I just drop the thing and go, "This ain't no right. This ain't no right." And I go along and goes, "Where's the captain? This ain't no right." And I
A couple
run.
of other people see the boy's face, and there's crosses.
I'm going to push my way through
Okay.
all these silly, superstitious sailors.
Yep.
It's a very difficult sentence. Push my way through a difficult sentence, as well as the silly, superstitious sailors. And I'm gonna examine with a bit more of a scientific eye what is going on.
Right. So you take a look at the boy. There's no signs of foul play. There's no stab wounds. There's nothing. I mean, you've seen plenty of dead bodies before. In your training, you did a rotation in a wing of a hospital, and whilst you've never seen someone die with a smile on their face, having a sort of a neutral expression is not uncommon. So, but you look at him.
Are his eyes open?
His
or
eyes are
closed?
open, and Yeah.
Yeah. Even
Like-
I can't help but feel a bit chilled by the whole thing.
Like somebody else said before, it sets your teeth on edge. So
Captain!
This
What?
is you.
Oh,
Cap,
what?
I'm
What?
leaving.
How is that?
death aboard! A death!
What? God damn it! Whose teeth?
A death, you man!
Oh,
Death! You
don't
can
have
hear
to
me!
yell. A death. Who? Oh God, who? Who? One moment. I'll be there in a moment.
Young Philip! Young Philip is dead!
Who? Philip? Which one's Philip? Remind me.
The cabin boy!
Cabin boy. The cabin boy's dead.
The one playing the harmonica!
Oh, that's awful.
Blasted thing.
Foul play. One moment.
Alright.
Do myself up.
Getting
finally.
yourself-
half ruffled.
Seven.
Buttons offset.
17 layers of clothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Swing the door open. God, show me, man. Where's? Get out of the way. Tompkins,
Bow.
those ropes are a terrible mess.
To the back!
They fix those ropes like 6 times a day.
I go barreling
as
through
well.
everyone.
Alright. Yeah, so you open up the crowd of people kind of part like a wave before you, and there he is.
And
What's
there I
happened
am with my magnifying glass examining his face in detail.
Alright.
It's grim.
Yeah.
Charles, Macar, what can you tell?
Charles McGraw.
You know about this sort of thing, don't you?
I know a thing or two, but this is a baffling case.
Could you roll me an outsmart?
Yes, I could. I was hoping I could. Oh, that will be 9.
9.
7 to
Cool.
9, I choose one of. You lose something precious, you compromise your principles, or they'll know what happened later. I think I should
No, so you-
compromise my principles, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you succeed, but you have to do one of the other.
Yeah. So it's like a succeed with a bit of a twist.
So you can work out how he does. Oh.
So you can choose what to do with that information.
Here, let me hand
And
it back
whether
for you.
whether it compromises your principles or
There's notes being written on paper. I get this feeling things going on behind my back. It's perfectly natural, normal feeling, I'm afraid.
so. The boatswain says, "Captain, what would you like done with the body? Shall we bury him at sea?"
Yes, of course. So, from where does he hark?
I'm going to be drunk on the thing. He goes, "You can't throw the boy off, Captain.
Why
He'll
not?
sit there in the glass of the water."
Oh,
I've got a big swig of whiskey in my hand.
Right,
I'm not dealing with this well.
No,
It's been about
really.
half an hour, and I probably downed half the bottle, and I'm just yelling
God,
out to the
that's a
captain.
good point.
I
We
would,
can make him sink, though.
I would like a little more time to examine him before you cast him overboard.
Oh, yes. Certainly. Let's get him out off the deck. Off the deck. He's messing the deck.
Aye.
Take him back to Arled's quarters. The two of you seem to be able to... Speaking of which, I wonder what the result of his acid experiments. And then we can... A couple of cannonballs wrapped in with him, we'll send him to the bottom safely, where it's all natural-like.
Right, someone give me a hand with his body.
Yes. Tompkins, what's Tompkins doing? Why can't he help with the body?
Tompkins is busy with the ropes.
Yeah, it's trying to.
Thompson lost the bet of having the most memorable name.
That's right.
Captain remembers one person's name. He either points and says,
Right.
"Hey,
He
you."
doesn't remember anyone else. He didn't know who
right.
Philip
That's
was.
right, no.
No, it's-
Tompkins.
It's boy,
Every time.
"Hey, you," or
Tompkins.
Tompkins.
That's right. Cool.
All right. So yes, they swaddle the boy up in a sail.
That's right, they're going to take, and carry him back.
With his head drooping and with the smile on his face.
And
All of you,
take
get
him
back to work.
downstairs.
You all have stations to do. Who was on watch last night?
Yeah, the watchman did hear.
So he approaches me.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it, man! What did you see?
I saw nothing, Captain. I heard the boy playing his harmonica a little earlier, and then I assumed he went to bed.
Didn't see anything. It's your job to see things.
This fog,
It's ridiculous.
Captain. Look around you. There is no piercing this veil.
Where's the boy's harmonica?
Dun dun. Can I see from where we're standing where the boy's body was? The watchman's post.
Dum dum.
Sorry, the post.
The post where the watchman would have been.
Yeah. It's wreathed in the fog up there.
So, as in, he wouldn't be able to see the boy's body. Where the
No.
Especially not at night.
So I look up and get halfway through
Maybe.
a sentence. Right, you can have a clear sight of the entire. God damn, you're saying you saw nothing?
No, Captain. I heard the boy playing, and then nothing.
Double watch tomorrow,
Aye, Captain.
this evening, and half rations, and someone lock up the alcohol. Things are getting out of hand.
Aye, Captain.
Tompkins, these
Yes.
ropes are all spread out on the deck. They should be rolled up.
Aye. Tompkins going to lead the mutiny.
He'll be the next
You're going to be
captain.
the first against the wall when the revolution comes.
And then I say, McCarr, report to me as soon as you know anything. God damn it, where's he gone?
Yes.
So have I gone to Aled's
You've
Yeah.
gone
quarters?
downstairs.
Is
Yeah.
Aled there?
Aled's there, yeah.
And has
Yeah.
he heard what's happened?
Well, he's sort of coming up the stairs as you're sort of
Right.
coming down, and he says, "What's happened?"
Got a dead boy. The cabin boy. Philip, I think his name was.
Bring him in. Bring him in. Come here. He pushes his stuff off the small table that's in his room, and you lay the body out.
So I will unwrap it
Yep.
again. And maybe we should remove his clothing and see if we can see any marks on him.
Yeah, so you start to do that, and it's this point that you notice that the harmonica is clutched in his
still in his
fist.
hand.
Arled kind of pulls it out and inspects it. And,
What do you see?
Yeah, take a look.
Sends motive on it.
I'll
Sends
have a
motive on
look
it.
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to read another's thoughts on if Aled kind of
Is it a
knows
poisoned harmonica, or is it?
more than he's letting on about
Right.
this situation.
Did he look surprised when
Yeah,
he
go
got-
for it.
when he heard the boy
Yeah.
was dead, that kind of thing?
Yeah,
Yep.
It's your character.
that's a success.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a 10. Plus brain, that's a 12.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Good. All right. So
So, yeah. I guess it's kind of like, is his character telling the truth? Is it? What are the other ones?
Yeah, like didn't he say, "Oh no, the boy's dead"? Was he telling them the truth when he?
Yeah,
was his reaction true?
Yeah.
yeah, it was his reaction
You
true?
feel his reaction was very, very honest. He was incredibly surprised, and also you notice a tinge of horror.
Mm.
Um,
I'm gonna stumble down the stairs now.
okay.
Yeah, you're like drunk, aren't you?
I'm
Not gonna help.
I'm getting worse. And I'm gonna try and you can hear me rough walking towards your cabin.
Yep.
And I kind of like, unless you guys want to have any last days before I jump through.
So he starts sort of taking off the boy's clothing. He seems very interested in the boy's hands. So he's looking at his hands, and he pulls out the magnifying glass and
Is
looks at the
this-
fingernails.
Is this like anything you've ever seen before?
Why does a healthy and hale boy fall dead for no reason?
I can't see anything. I
he
did
was-
notice his eyes were bloodshot.
If he was 10 times his age, then yes, maybe he could fall into death. But sorry, his eyes are bloodshot.
Yes, have a look.
My God.
At this point, I'm just gonna barrel through the door
Okay.
and just. You brought this on to us, didn't you? I'm gonna just walk in and just be like incredibly confrontational and being like, "What the hell have you brought on this ship and this crew?"
All right. Sounds like you're trying to intimidate.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Yeah. You don't have to. If you don't want to, you can just have a conversation.
I'll try the intimidation
Okay.
and just see how it goes. 5, 6.
Plus
Brawn, I don't have any.
Brawn, no brawn.
So I just walk in and just go,
Bluster around.
yeah, so maybe I look more like a drunken rather than a strength
Make
character.
things worse.
It's
Makes things
supposed to
worse,
make
it
things
says.
worse.
Makes
Okay.
things worse.
Well, I'll drop my whiskey everywhere.
Okay.
And just have it just fall on the ground as I kind of, and it just drips and goes over the entire floor as the room smells of,
Yep.
Bad
Stinks
whiskey.
of whiskey.
oh, rum. We're off shit.
From me. Off a ship.
We say
Um,
Tompkins.
I'm gonna-
Tompkins is just throwing the ropes one by one overboard.
So that he doesn't have to
Yeah.
coil them again.
He's actually doing that. Let's say that.
All right, yeah. He's
It's a disaster.
he's like, this is
Aren't they
insane.
important?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna just push him out of the way and try and close the kid's eyes in my drunken thingo. You know, leave him at peace.
That's
like,
cool.
So I'm just pushing him away.
Okay, so
And
So-
then I go through and I just try and close his eyes because his eyes are glass and
Arled picks up his walking stick and starts to beat you with it. He's kind of not doing it not to injure, but just to snap you out of what you're doing. And
okay.
the boy is a
I'll fall to the floor
okay.
and just in the whiskey and just be like, "You brought death on this ship," and I'll grab the harmonica
Right?
because I'm just gonna guess it's near me, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Just go, Philip, and then at that moment I'm gonna do speak to the sea, as if I'm kind of halfway through my sentence.
Okay.
A vision.
Okay.
That's cool.
3
Just goes-
plus 5
8,
plus 2.
10.
Yeah, nice.
So I'm just going to
10.
do all these at once. What strong emotion recently happened near this?
Near the harmonica.
Yeah.
The harmonica has a strong emotion of confusion, like there's some kind of question being asked of the holder of the harmonica, and you get an intense feeling of what the hell?
What was said recently near this?
Over the foam.
And what has been done recently? What has been done to this? I'm going to see if it kind of can connect to, because it was in his hand.
Yep.
Like, what was recently done to this?
Just before the confusion, you get a sense that it was being played.
I wake up from this kind of 20 seconds on the ground, I kind of mid, and you guys are probably, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And
I'm a bit sort
Arled
of
is-
scared and
Arled is
a
still
bit
kind of-
like, what's going on? I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I just push the harmonica down and say, "Foam killed this," and then I just kind of stand up and start walking out of the
And
room.
vomit all over the floor.
Yeah, I'll wait till I get outside of the room and kind of just walk away as if, like, you know.
Yep. Yeah. You come out of the thing dizzy, and the rum.
And you can see
the,
my eyes just, like, you just see me sitting there with, like, wide-eyed, but it's just whites.
Yep. Yep.
And you said the foam or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. All right.
I hope that gives you something to think about.
Yeah. So what why?
Ghost harmonica.
What do you know about this?
I don't. I'm concerned that the boy has met with foul play, and I think we need to investigate the site of his death. Come with me.
Turn that shit on, man.
I can't concentrate on what he's saying. I'm just like, oh yeah.
He picks up the harmonica and says, "Let's go back to the deck." And puts the harmonica and up they go.
I still have questions for Read Another's Thoughts.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Sorry for
My
interrupting.
How can I get this character to explain,
Yeah. What the hell's happening?
like to kind of give me more of the backstory that he knows? Like, because
Right.
I know that he has come on this ship specifically to figure out what happened to previous ships.
Yep. Yep.
So he must know more than he's telling me. How can I get him to open up?
Well, You pry him for a little bit more information, but you quickly realise that neither him nor the people who sent him know anything about what's going on or what's causing these ships to sink or disappear.
So the ships have disappeared.
Yeah.
Full stop.
They've not had any sign of them. There's the 2-week gap in between each one, and there is the other thing that he knows is that the seas have been alternating between calmness and violence in quite sort of erratic fashion recently. Next question.
Last question.
Where are the ropes?
What does this character wish I would do?
Yeah, he's already said he wants you to investigate the crime scene. He wants you to investigate the area around, and you know, the entire deck is where he's keen to.
Yeah, see if there's any sign where the boy fell.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, we'll go up.
So you're up on deck still with the.
I stormed off to my office to
Okay.
adjust my uniform
Yeah.
and to write the buttons and to polish, do up everything properly,
To
which
wake up.
takes quite a while.
Yeah.
And to do my hair and everything. And yeah, I
Captain's log. Dabin
Starter.
boy is dead.
Whatever his name is.
Cabin
already
Boys,
forgotten.
one of Cabin Boys is dead.
Note to self: yell at Tompkins about the ropes. So I appear out on the deck
Right.
at the same time that he comes upstairs.
Yep.
Trying to look sort of like I've got my shit together.
The boatswain comes up to you and says, Captain, I think in light of everything that's going on, perhaps a ration of rum might steady the crew.
Yeah. Ration of rum? It's rum what's getting everyone in this problem in the first place. Goodness me, sir. What a ridiculous offering.
Well, very well. I'm sure you know best.
Of course. I think I do, don't I? Don't I?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're a very capable and forbidding man.
Thank you. What is your... yes. Lovely. Excellent.
What is your name?
That's what I was going to ask, but I changed my mind. So. Thank you, yes. And give the men some rum, damn it, so to calm the nerves.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Will do, sir. Excellent suggestion.
See that, everyone? That's how you do leadership.
So the rum is handed out and very quickly consumed.
And and then I make my way up
Yeah.
to the front, I guess at a similar time to when you were making...
All right.
the car. Well, what did you find out about the...
So you're walking up to the front of the deck,
Yeah.
and you notice that one of the ropes is over the side,
Mhm.
is ill placed, and it's just sitting there half in, half out of the boat.
I look around for Tompkins.
He's nowhere to be seen. He's the other end of the boat, presumably coiling something.
Is there someone at hand I can shout at?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm nearby.
there's probably someone around. Yeah.
That'd go well.
I go to shout at you. Dash, do see someone sees to these ropes and sorts them out.
I go, yes, Cap. Dark day.
What?
I just, dark day, Captain. Dark day.
He doesn't need any more rum.
That's right. I just love it. The old guy who just says everything's going wrong. Okay.
So you start hauling up the rope, and you get halfway up, and there's some kind of slime on it.
No.
There's like a viscous material on it that
I
sticks
go like
to your
this.
hand.
I just
and-
kind of like wipe, with my clean hand, I wipe my face.
right.
As in like, and then as I'm pulling it up, on the edge of the ship, the slime kind of gets
Yeah.
caught on there and starts
Yeah.
sliming down the side of it. As I just go faster and faster.
Yep.
And I just like pull it up, and then I just go, cabin!
I
So
turn around
I just stand there like
Yep.
this, covered in slime, with my hands.
I'm chilled sober.
Chilled sober.
Nice.
And
What colour is the slime?
it's clear. It's, yeah.
That's a horrible sound.
Is it all the water, or is it
The
just
sound of
deep?
slime brought to you by Sirenscape.
Is it a deep slime, or is it the water itself is slime?
No, it feels like something has. It's only between the water and the deck. So the rope that was below the water doesn't have it on it. It's been washed off or whatever.
I look at the captain and go, we go, Captain, we have to get out of here. Death is in the air.
Do we have guns? Is that right?
Cannons.
Yes, you're not currently at war, so
It would take about an hour or a bit to get it ready, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Do I have a sidearm? Do I or a sword?
Yes,
or?
you would have a side. You would have a sword certainly, and pistol.
Yeah, but I'm not going to just pull them out, mate. That would create panic.
You are the captain.
I am the captain. I put my hand on my sword and draw it a quarter,
Okay,
and rush to the edge and look over the edge.
fair enough.
The side of the ship?
The side of the ship.
Look on the side of the ship.
So, on the side of the ship, you notice that there's the trail of slime goes down where the rope was.
Oh, good. Fine. I thought there was going to be something disturbing. I look out to the ocean.
Okay. The water is still rock solid, like,
Glass.
God damn it.
and
Do we have a rowboat?
Yeah. Do we have a? Yeah. Do we have a small like a yeah?
yeah,
should
yeah,
have life
absolutely.
rafts or.
And we keep hearing seagulls, so that means land's close, right?
Yeah. So the land's going to be several miles to the west. Yeah. Is that right? We're off the east coast.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
No,
That's
east.
west.
You're
East.
out.
We're on the
you're
west
out.
coast. Are we?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So we're going to go east. Yep. We're heading south. Or we're heading north to get to.
You're heading north.
heading
Well, actually,
north.
we're not heading anywhere.
That's right.
Yeah.
We
Well,
were
we can't.
pointing. That's right. Can't.
Well, you're kind of going wherever the current is going, but the
Yeah.
current seems to be still as well. So,
Yeah.
adding to the unnatural kind of feel
All right.
of everything.
God damn it! I've had enough of this. Dash the car. Where's my car? Someone get the longboat out. Lower the longboat down. Damn it! I'm going to find land.
I'm where the body. Where was the body in the bow?
Meanwhile, you've
Okay.
just arrived. Yep.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
So-
on the other end of the ship,
So I've got another special move that I created for this adventure, which is investigate.
Nice.
So you would roll brains plus a roll to investigate.
6.
6, right.
I'm guessing that's a failure.
can somebody help him?
Yeah. You wanna try
Help or hinder?
help or hinder?
Go for it.
So presumably it's well, must be. I don't know what the bond is, but you've got a bond. So bond, let's say 2 for the bond.
Yeah.
8.
10.
So 2 for the bond, so yeah, +2.
You gonna help him?
Yeah. So you get +2. So what does that get you? 8.
8.
That's a success.
Nice.
All right. So
Thank you, sir.
Covered in slime.
Fly 5.
so
They call me slime.
you're looking over the side of the ship near where you were, and you notice that there's a porthole underneath where the buoy is. Or so the buoy
On the side of
was
the
found
boat,
here, and the side there's a porthole.
So I've pointed to you so you can see it.
What's
Yeah.
that? Yeah. Okay.
And it's been forced from the inside out.
Like someone's climbed out it.
Yeah, which is odd for a number of reasons, because they open from the inside inwards.
Oh, it's been pushed out of the
It's
boat.
been pushed out.
Oh.
And the other reason that it's odd is because they're not locked. So there's no reason to break it open.
Yeah, that is weird. More questions than answers.
Meanwhile, I'm shouting at people to get the longboat in the water.
All right.
Tom's the ropes aren't there to lower the boat.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Yeah, so there's confusion as ropes are kind of moved about, and
Tompkins.
Tompkins is just sitting there going,
Just drinking his extra ration of
That's
rum,
right.
having a chuckle.
so there's
personal mutiny.
there's a number of people sort of walking around, staring out at the ocean and doing whatever the superstition makes them do. One person has gone down into the hold and come back with a rat, and he slices the rat's throat and pours the blood into the water, and
it just sits there.
Arled walks out on deck, and he's looking at the boy, and he's tapping the harmonica on his nose, on his lips,
Oh yeah, sorry.
and just for no reason whatsoever, he decides to blow into the harmonica. The effect on the ship is electric. All of a sudden, the ship shudders like it's hit a sandbank and turns like this.
Oh.
I go to the bell and start ringing it.
Uh-huh.
Men at 2 arms!
You
Men
get
2 arms!
you get one bell out of it, and swiftly, before anybody can register what's happening, there are 3 blue-skinned men standing on the boat.
Right.
As if we blinked and then they appeared.
Oh.
Blue skinned. Are they wearing clothing?
No,
Are they oozy?
they're oozy, and they have gills, and their hands and feet are webbed, and they move kind of very fluidly, and then they jerk when they're sort of turning. They walk around one another.
I want to stab them.
Do they know that we've seen them? Like, is it...
You pull out your sword,
Yep.
and as you advance towards them, one of them says, "Over the foam, my dove waits for me." The effect of this is like a wave of tiredness washes over you,
Oh.
and the tip of your sword droops and kind of
I stumble forward.
hits onto the deck, and you stumble.
Can I head... I've just rung the bell. Can I head towards the captain
Yep.
and just, like not slap him, but just... Captain! Like, as if to... What?
Startle him away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're all feeling this
Yeah.
tiredness. It's bone tiring.
Us drunk people, we're already asleep.
Right.
So the creatures kind of look at you.
I'm just going to struggle to try and launch myself, at very least, at him and
All right.
grab him and...
Again, he says, "O'er the foam, my dove waits for me." Aled says, "'Tis some kind of test.
Oh.
Keep your wits about you."
What does that mean?
We're all gonna die.
Players not intelligent enough. Characters all die.
They are
Oh no.
they
So
are
what clues
sea,
have we got?
they are sea kelpies.
So we've...
Outsmart them.
just block your ears so you can't hear them?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I screamed that at the men in a moment of... Probably my greatest moment of my
Leadership.
career. block your ears!
Yeah.
Yeah, block your ears, man! Anything you've got!
Nearly good as your retirement plan. Like,
That's right. And I've stumbled to my knees at the feet of this Kelpie, presumably.
Sure, yes.
Barely grasping my sword and just trying to just grab my hair and push it into my ears.
Yep.
At the moment.
And you Yeah,
Yeah,
your hat or your
That's right,
your
yeah,
clothing
anything.
or
But
anything.
I'm ineffective, but hopefully someone else has something they can shove in their ears.
Yep.
I got my corks.
Yeah, for the bottles. Nice.
Bottles, yes.
2 corks sticking out the side of your head. That's a good look.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm sure I've got something in my pockets. A scientist.
Yep. Yep.
Bits of
Wax.
Fluff, wax.
Wax,
Yeah.
cotton wool wax.
Sure.
Bit of a candle. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit
Oh.
of candle.
With a small ball of string.
Like a taper.
Taper, yeah.
And just pull some wax off and shove it in.
So the creatures are kind of looking at you.
As I put wax in my ears.
Yeah. And yeah, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk towards them slowly, and
Yeah.
I've got my hand on my knife, but I'm not brandishing it
Okay.
at them. I'm just slowly sort of moving towards them with my other hand open.
Do I know the song?
Do you know the song? It's the standard rhyme and meter of many
A sea shanty.
a sea shanty.
So, or drunken sailor, yeah. So I just start
Present.
up singing. That's right. I start singing.
Right. So what would you like to sing?
Sing for us.
Oh yeah. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we sing with me down, drunken
He,
sailor? And just to sing our own song.
So he touches you and you fall down to the deck and you
I'm
fall
gonna-
asleep with a kind of a calm smile on your face.
No.
I'm gonna rush into the cabin. I'm just gonna draw
Yep.
and just rush in.
And he says, "O'er the foam, my dove waits for me." And you collapse to the ground to one knee,
Even with the corks in the ear?
even with the corks in
Okay.
the ear. It's.
I don't think we should attack them. What clues have we had? There must be some clue.
Can I read the situation?
Sure.
I'd like to see if we can get out of this.
Nope.
7?
Seven.
7, I can ask 2.
Is a success. Yeah.
Yes. I would like to know what here is not what it seems.
What here is not what it seems. You sense that that he's repeating. The sea kelpie is repeating something. Repeating something that you gave him. Repeating something that he's heard from sailors like you. And yeah,
I think you got to sing the second line of the song or something, or
Yeah. Like, so it's not the song
Or you
he's
sing it back to
singing
him.
is his own. It's
or sing it back to him. Last time I tried to sing it, didn't turn out very well.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? This'll fix it, boys!
it's a good try. 10 points for effort. I guess I know the answers to almost all of the rest of these questions.
right.
Like, who or what is most vulnerable to me doesn't really apply.
Who is in control here?
What is my biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for?
Got to keep our wits about us. We kept getting told.
What's about the last one? What's the best way to pass?
Yeah, I mean, what can I see a way to make these things disappear again?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely get the sense that this is some kind of test.
Which is what Alex said.
Yep, and it seems to be a kind of a challenge to respond in some particular way. They're definitely looking at you like they want you to do something.
Yeah.
O'er the foam, my dove waits for me.
Maybe make up your own line and send them back to the sea or something.
Oh my god, now go to the sea.
Sing that?
Yeah,
That's what you did.
The kelpies suddenly start moving and they walk around each other like they're kind of readjusting their thoughts as much as they are and you start to wake up a little bit, and you sort of gain consciousness again. The Kelpie then says, "Many leagues have I travelled to town." And again, the sleepiness kind of seeps into you again, and you feel yourself going down.
Go to the sea and go right. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of. Go to the sea and fall to the ground.
Again, they move around one another and adjust their positions.
Sort of
And the last-
equalizing things, but not actually defeating them.
The last one is a female. You notice as she comes to the fore. You know that odd sensation you get when you're watching a parrot speak English?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't look like they're speaking because they don't have any lips, and they just kind of move but it comes out quite clear. This is how it feels with the Kelpies, and you notice that as this one steps up to speak, it's even a stranger feeling, because she goes, "We are here."
Does it sound like a harmonica?
Kind of. It's sort of like a
Like
warped version of
yeah.
it. Maybe what it would sound like if it was under the ocean or something.
Hello.
Yeah. Arlet, play the harmonica.
Arlet kind of shakes his head, and he.
Come on, you can do it.
And he
Should give you more warning.
Let's go.
beats out a line on the harmonica. And the Kelpies walk around each other once again, and then they start to fan out amongst the crew. And they touch each crew member on the shoulder, and each one of them falls asleep.
Oh gosh.
And they come to you and pull you down, and lay you on the deck.
Can we like defend ourselves?
No, there's just it's almost a relief. You lay down on the
Including
deck.
Arlet.
Can we read another's
Including
thoughts
Arlet. Yes?
as they come close?
Yeah, sure. You can gather your wits about you.
That was a full. Yeah, so
There's a
9.
9 and
It's brain.
brain, so it's so 9. That's good. Yeah, so you get the sense that they're happy, that they're content, that they're that you have passed the test. And
Oh, can I ask what does this character wish to do? You know, what does this character? How can I get this character to leave my ship?
well, you think that you've accomplished that.
Okay.
You feel like that's, and then they come up to you and they put their hand upon your shoulder, and you fall into a blissful sleep. You're all asleep,
2 weeks
And you-
later, a next ship find.
and you dream of the deep, and you stand on the deck of a ship and look up at the ocean's surface above you as manta rays lazily make their way between you and the moon, and fish flit about and nibble on the barnacles on the ship's wheel. There is a calmness like you have never experienced, and you know that your life will be forever changed. You wake up with the sun beating down on your face, and it takes you a moment to realize what has happened, and you push your way to your haunches, and a light breeze blows across your cheek.
As you notice all the ropes going out to sea.
Pumpkin!
You notice the boatswain is kind of the one to gather his wits about him first. And he stands up and he says, "To the sails, lads! We have fair weather and a stiff breeze. To the sails! A warm bed and hot meal awaits us tonight. To the sails! To the sails!" Shells!
Captain Shout!
The end.
Yay! Wow.
Awesome.
Freaky. That was great.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. That was
And you
amazing.
woke up and it was a draw, a dream.
Oh, a dream.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Thank you very much for watching with us and enjoying it. If you like it, make sure to comment and like and share and all that
Yes.
jazz. Everything like that helps us.
And if you'd like to purchase Alas for the Awful Sea, you can do it at the link below in the description.
And if you purchase it, one of the characters' faces will be Murray.
Yeah.
Which one?
Because Murray
You'll have to find out.
kickstarts
I
every.
got my money on the old Sea Dog.
I reckon,
That'd be cool.
I reckon he would be the old Sea Dog. So
Wow.
we'll see you next time. And
We need to have a talk about it episode. So let's come back in a moment and have a
You wanna have a debrief?
wrap up, a
Debrief.
debrief.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah.
bye.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Okay.